Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Mom Budgets for the Life. My name is Donna and I'm here because I want to start holding myself accountable for my finances. We have some big goals that we want to achieve this year, and we are on a journey to become debt free. I'm a 37-year-old mom. I have two boys. Their birthdays are actually this month. One's on the 14th and one's on the 23rd. And I also have a stepdaughter who is 20. Her birthday is not till August. And then my boyfriend, well, him and I, we've been together it'll be 10 years in July this year. And so now it's time to start focusing on bringing our life back on track and saving for the future. So, if cash stuffing, budgeting, saving, and money saving tips makes you happy, stick around and start your journey along with me. Let's track our shit together. All right, so jumping in, this is what my budget kind of looks like here. So I made this sheet. This is my sheet. I created this one. So it's nothing fancy. It's plain Jane. It's simple. It helps me kind of focus on my areas a little bit better. So I always track my income. So D's paycheck, that's me. My name is Donna. D stands for Donna, if you didn't make that connection. And then what I do is at the beginning of the month, I plan my budgets according to the minimum amount that I would get. And then I just kind of do my basic stuff, plug numbers in, and kind of go from there. If there's any extras, say like extra money on my paycheck, or if I have a savings challenge that I finished and I'm adding into the fold, or if my boyfriend gives us money, or if there's a check from the government that comes in, it gets tracked on here, and then we can use that to budget accordingly. So we do have my categories here. This is like my everyday spending, sorry. It goes into my wallet. So things like groceries, gas. I have a folder. I have an envelope for myself for my spending. My kids each have an envelope as well. If they don't spend it, then it gets put into the kids' stuff. This way here, I can use it for other things that they need. Down here, we have our bills. So I write down all the bills that are due, and I'm trying to split all the bills in half so that I have the whole amount. We'll see how that goes. I may readjust it there again and only do what's due in that pay area, like that pay period. We'll have to wait and see how this works first. In my debts, I do have 2 credit cards. One is paid off. My PC MasterCard is paid off, but my Capital One, I am working towards paying it off. So we're doing that. And then the payment that I was putting on my Capital One is now going into my debt snowball envelope, which is going to be used to put extra payments on my Capital One to get it paid off sooner. So in my savings, when I get paid, I have $100 total that goes right into my tax-free savings accounts. One is for my emergency fund, and then the other one is my rainy day fund, or my extra fund, my buffer if you must. So that comes directly off my paycheck. Once it goes into the bank that same night, it comes out. So I don't even miss it because I don't really see it. So it's always there if I need it. Down here we have our sinking funds. Sinking funds are things that are going to come up throughout the year that you're aware of, and you plan for it ahead of time so that when those events happen, you have money set aside for it. So for example, car maintenance, you're going to need an oil change. You're going to need brakes at some point, things like that. Cars break. So having money set aside for that is a big help later on if something happens. Same with I have home improvement. That is for things I don't have a home, but I do rent. And sometimes we do renter-friendly upgrades. Healthcare, that is just saving for medications that we may need. I have a really good benefit package through my work, so a lot of my things are covered. I don't pay very much for prescriptions, but my boyfriend, he has to pay up front and then get reimbursed by his insurance. So that's why the healthcare envelope is there. We have 2 dogs. Chevy and Nova, and Nova just had her vet appointment, so she's not due for a while, but Chevy is due in February for his. So we're putting in some money aside for the pets, as well as their food and things like that. So it's planning for the future when you know you're going to need that money. Vacations, birthdays, you're going to have to give gifts for different occasions. So I budget for that. And then I have my savings challenges. I find if I have too many savings challenges, I get bored when I don't see the progress. So I only have a few, and then I work with those. So this is what my budget looks like for this week. And I always put a cute little sticker on the bottom here. This one says, work hard and be nice. Okay, so once I make my budget, I have a cash breakdown. This, I write down everything that's going to be coming out of my account that is cash. I write it down here, so the categories, and then I write the amount. From there, I decide how many bills of each I'm going to need for that envelope. Groceries, for example, I put in $400 for 2 weeks. I get paid bi-weekly, so I do 2 weeks at a time. So I have 2 $100 bills, 2 $50 bills, and 5 $20 bills to equal 400. And then I just go down like that. On the bottom, it's kind of hard to tell here. So on the bottom here, I tally how many of each bill I'm going to need and then the amount that they are worth. Okay, and then it makes it easier for when I go to the bank. I give them my little breakdown slip here. So it tells them how much of each item I'm going to need, each type of bill that I'm going to need, and then the amount that it equals up to, and then the whole amount that I'm taking out. So that's it for what my budget kind of looks like. So I'm going to set this aside so that I can use it. I'm trying to put it so that I can see it. There we go. Okay, so this week we are stuffing $1,448. But I've also finished my $150 savings challenge. So we are going to be including that into our binders as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of count everything here. Okay, we're going to add this money to our pile. Oh. If anybody else does some cash stuffing videos, do you find you like your bills to face a certain way? I know I do. Oh, whoops, and I just put it the wrong way. Uh-oh. Bear with me here. All right, there we go. There's enough here. Okay, so we're going to grab our calculator and kind of count as we go. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. 51, 52, 53, 50. And 20, 40, 60. Oh. Yeah. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40. Okay, so, oh no. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40. Okay, so we're adding 340 to that. Sorry about that. It's my first time doing this in a long time, so this is the first cash stuffing of January, my first paycheck of January, so this is all kind of new again to me, so I got to get used to counting my cash. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $50 in tens. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, come on, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Plus 155, and then plus the $3. So if we calculate it, so we had, so minus the 1448, and it left us with 150, which is what was in the savings challenge. So that's what we have to stuff our envelopes with. Okay, so let's kind of jump into it here. So this is my wallet. This is my everyday spending. So we're going to go ahead and open that. Okay, so groceries gets $400. I still have a gift card in here. There's a little bit of money left on that. So that's like one of those emergency things. So we have 100, 200, 150, 250, 1, 2. All right, so we're going to count this out. 1, 2, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. So that's going to go into our groceries envelope. My gas gets $100. Sometimes I need it, sometimes I don't. I just put $50 in it yesterday, so another 50 should top me up, and then I'm usually pretty good for a little while on that. So that's $100 in gas. Dining out, we are a family of 4, so I budget $100, and we are going to do 250s for that. Okay. That's dining out. So this is my envelope. I do have money in there and a gift card from Christmas. So we're going to add a 10. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, and then a $50 gift certificate that I have yet to use. B's is for my son Bryson. He is my oldest son, and he is going to get $5. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then William, same thing. He is my youngest son, and he will get a $5 bill. If you wonder why I keep putting my hand kind of around here, is because I have my charger plugged into my phone. I didn't charge it before doing this. Miscellaneous is going to get $10, but it's going to get 2 5s. So we have 10 in miscellaneous. This is like a buffer if I run out of money, whatever, and I need to use it. This is my back to bank. So if I use money from my debit card or from a credit card or whatever, whatever money needs to go back to the bank to be deposited goes into this envelope here. And then that's it for my daily savings. So we will carefully move that. This is my bills binder. I love the sunflower on it. It's super pretty. Okay, so this one here, I fold it like that to make it a little bit easier so that it's not always in my way. Rent gets, where did I put that? $465. So I pay half of our rent and my boyfriend pays the other half. Our rent is $18.50. So 1, 2, 3, 4 $100 bills. Oops, kind of missed the rack on that one. Okay, so 4 of those. A 50, a 20. No. Hold on here. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, no 20. A 10, a 5. There we go. Let's try that. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 65. 465. And then by the end of the month, I will have enough money in this envelope to pay my rent. My half of the rent. Heating, is going to get $45. I already have a $5 bill in there. So for this one, heating, we are doing 2 20s and a 5. All right. So now, oops. So now we have 20, 40, 45, 50 for heating. My heating is going to be on equal billing, so it's going to be like $87 a month, so I'm going to budget for 90. Car payment, I'm not putting anything into there right now. It's not planned for that. I get another paycheck or bonus, like a child tax benefit that I pay my car payment with. Electricity, nope. Internet is going to get $30 and I already have a 10. So we are doing a 20 and a 10. Okay. For 20, 30, 40. My Cogeco bill is 56 something, so I budget for 60. I think it'll be going up as well in April or something like that. So I just need to make sure I budget for that too. So next we have phone, but I'm not putting anything into, oh yes I am. Oh my goodness. I kind of mixed some things up here. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So cell phone has 115. That's the amount that I need for this month, but we are going to start stuffing for next month. So it's going to get a $20 bill. So we now have 100, 20, 30, 35. 135 in cell phone. My cell phone is almost paid. I think it'll be paid in like May or something like that. So my bill should be going down. Electricity already has 100 and we are adding another 100 to it for a total of 200, and that's how much I need to pay my electricity bill, but I think it comes in next month, so we're ahead of the game on that one. Subscriptions, yeah, that's the one that I mixed up and I put in a different spot. Gets 40, so we're gonna do 220s for 20, 40, 50, and I budget $80 for my subscriptions. My subscriptions are like $60, but I have a gifting group that I'm part of, and I try and stuff for that as well, so that it's not a unknown expense. My Snowball is gonna get 35. Yes, things are a little messy on my tracking there, so okay, so Snowball is gonna get 35, and we have a 20, a 10, and a 5. So we have $35 going into my Snowball. Okay, and then my Capital One is going to get 45. Yes, 20, 45. All right, so now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, and I have to pay 91, so I might just use $1 out of my bank account just to kind of pay that difference. We'll see. And then behind here I usually put my Capital, my PC MasterCard, but I've paid that. This one here is going to be for my insurances. I just didn't get a chance to make a card for it yet. And we're putting 38 for that one. So a 20, a 10, a 5, oops, and $3. So for my insurances, that includes my car insurance, my home insurance, my life insurance, and I believe my oldest son's life insurance. So that's it for my bills binder. So initially that's all I had budgeted for because that's all my paycheck would pay for. I use my whole paycheck to budget for all of our bills and stuff like that. Just this way here, if my boyfriend doesn't give us any money, because in the winter sometimes he doesn't make as much because he works like in a, what do you call it? He works like in a construction-ish kind of job. So sometimes his paycheck isn't as much as what it should be. If that makes any sense. All right, so next we are going to be using the money from my $150 savings challenge. So this is what I was using. I need to clean off my tracker, so don't mind, but this is the tracker that comes with it. And then I've They give you labels to put on your envelopes, and I save my $5 bills with this. So I don't spend any $5 bills. Whatever $5 bills go into these envelopes, it's fine. But if I get change that's a $5 bill, I don't spend it. It goes into that savings challenge. So we are going to start off with car maintenance because I am using a little bit of the money to put in here. So car maintenance, we are putting $10. So we're going to do 2 5s. So we now have 1, 2, 250, 300, 310 in car maintenance. Home improvement is for like updating our apartment or getting new mini appliances or whatever we need for the house, light bulbs, whatever we can get it with this money. Home improvement is also getting 10. That's why these $5 bills are all folded. It's because they were in those little envelopes. So 1, 2, 250, 255, 260, 265 in home improvement. Sometimes these go in nicely and sometimes they don't. The folded 5s don't help at all. All right. I want to know what you guys did during the holidays. I kind of had to work. I work nights at the hospital here in my town. 100, 200, oh, sorry, 120, 30 in healthcare. I'm not putting anything into that one this time. I think that's plenty for now. We have other priorities. Yeah, so Christmas Eve, I had to work nights. Sorry, I just shook the camera. Christmas Eve, I had to work nights. So Christmas morning, I came home, I woke up the kids, we did our Christmas. I went to bed at around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then my boyfriend woke me up at around 2 to go over to his parents to do Christmas there. So that's what we did there. And then I celebrated Christmas with my parents and my family on the Saturday. So pets, we have $20 that's going in. We're going to do a 20. And we now have 120, 40, 60, 160. The dog's vet appointment is going to cost me around 140, I believe. So we have a little bit more there, but I also need to get dog food at some point this month. So we need to make sure we have enough for that. Personal care. Oh, the dogs heard something outside, so they're about to bark. I apologize. So personal care is getting $5. This is used to buy shampoo, soap. Sorry, there's somebody out front. Sorry about that. So in personal care, we've got 25. This is used to buy soap. Sorry, my dog is scratching herself beside me here. Soap, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, whatever we need for that. Household is going to get $5. And it had nothing in there. This is used for like trash bags and things like that. Cleaners if needs be. Okay, and then we're going into the last binder. Nova, that's enough. So in vacation, we are going to put 20. So in the summer, we love going camping, and so I always make sure to try and budget money in order to go ahead of time. So we have 20, 40, 60. In that, and my boyfriend, I managed to get the May long weekend off, and that's when the campsite opens. The one that we want to go to, and so he said that if I book it, he will pay half of it, so I'm making sure that I have enough money to pay for my half. So kids stuff gets 2 5s. Kids stuff is for things that the kids are going to need. New jackets, their school lunches, things like that. excuse me, I just had to buy William a new, I didn't want to buy him a new one, but his two jackets, so his good one and his spare, both are ripped. One, and because of a kid on the bus pulled on his hood and ripped it, and then the other one, it just ripped at the seam. So he needed some jackets, so he managed to get one for free from a friend, and then I bought a whole set, a jacket and ski pants set, like really nice condition, for 25 bucks. And I took it out of this envelope here. Birthdays is going to get $50. Oh, okay. So we're going to do this in fives. Because my kids' birthdays, so Bryson's is the 14th, William's is the 23rd, and we're doing the birthday party on the 18th. So next weekend. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so we're going to add that to the birthday fund. Okay, so we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So 195. No, that doesn't sound right. Hold on. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130. Oh yeah, 195. 195. I purchased their cake already, so the receipt is in there, so that I can keep track of that. I've got their plates and some decor on the way. We're doing like a glow party theme kind of thing for them. So yeah. Gifts are going to get 20. William has a birthday party to go to on the same day as his birthday party, and he told me that he was going to cancel his birthday party so he'd go to his friends. So we're making it work. He's going to go, but we needed money for gifts, so 5, 10, 15, 20 is going into gifts. And we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We have $45 in gifts now. So that's enough money to get him a little something from the store. Christmas is not getting anything. Christmas just finished, so I'm not too worried about this one just yet. I haven't found a challenge for that one yet, but I'll find one. Challenge number 1. So this one here is from a savings challenge book that I have. Hold on, I'm gonna get it here. So this is the book that I'm using. My youngest son colored those in, but there's different amounts for savings challenges. This is my number 2 savings challenge, is saving $5,000. That one's gonna go into my high interest savings account to go towards a down payment for a house. But they have different amounts, so they have a couple of 500s or 5,000, some 2,500 ones, thousands, and then it goes down to 100. So as I finish them, I kind of decide what's needed next, and then I'll just put that into that proper envelope. Okay, so that's challenge 1, and then challenge 2 is the 5K one. And then in here, it's saving my loonies and toonies for the month of January. So in here, I've already finished one sheet, which is $30, and each sheet is $30. So I've already saved $30 worth of loonies and toonies. So it adds up when you save your dollars and $2. So I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. But I'm just saving them because they add up. And yeah, speaking of which, I have, oops, the small change goes into my piggy bank. I forgot to grab it, but it says save for a rainy day or something like that. So it's in that one. So let me just get my marker. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay, so I have $2. So I can either do the 2 2s or I can do a 4. So I think I'm going to do a 4. And this one here, I did purchase from Etsy. Excuse me, I did purchase it from Etsy. It was a digital download, and then I just printed it on some blue cardstock because I thought it was cute. So that's what I did. And then that's it. That's it for today. Next week I will be back because I am getting a bonus check of some sort from the government. I think it says a carbon rebate of some sort. So I will be coming back with a video next week to stuff that. Hopefully Will, my boyfriend, gives me some money and we can stuff that as well. Put some towards the bills and put some towards the savings. And then the following week is when I get paid again on the Friday, and we'll also have our child tax benefit that we can stuff as well. Yeah, so that's it for now. Thanks for joining. If you liked this video or the content and you want to keep up with the channel, so make sure you like this video and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get all of the notifications of new videos. Yeah, so that's it for now. Again, thank you for joining, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.